Ooh. Good morning, everyone. I am recording, aren't I? Yes, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm doing okay. Got up with the birds and the bees. It's only about 7:25 a.m. And I decided, okay, I gotta get up and get an early start out of here this morning. I've got someplace I want to go, and you know when it's hot like this, you gotta go early, otherwise you're gonna cook out there in the 90s, y'all. I forgot what the weatherman said it's gonna be today. I think it's in the 90s, and I don't want to be out there in the 90s. I want to be out there, if I'm gonna be out there, get out there around 9ish or 9:30 before that sun gets high in the sky. Yes, that's why I'm up with the birds and the bees. I gotta take those pants back. And I gotta pick up myself some. I went right to the store yesterday. Excuse me, y'all. My phone is not. That's better, I think. I went right to the store yesterday and forgot to get me the coffee, which I have a little bit of coffee, left that I can put in my Mr. Coffee. But that'll just make like one pot for today. And I got some old Dunkin' Donuts coffee in there. I wonder if it's still good. What do you think? How long does coffee, it's been opened and everything. And then I still got the one that needs to be ground, should I say. It's the coffee beans. And then I got the other one, that's original. I wonder, I don't know. Because I'm getting ready to throw some stuff out today. I got to go to the dumpster to take some stuff out. And my house is so junky with these two. Look at this. There's nowhere to put them. Nowhere. No wall, no bare wall at all, y'all, I tell you. Not one bare wall. Now, if I didn't have the bench to my scooter, the bench to my table set, bench to my scooter, wait a minute now, I know my head ain't screwed on tight enough, but anyway, if I didn't have the bench to my table sitting over there, see, I would have a place over there to put one scooter or even both of them I could probably put there. But that thing over there is so big, it would probably, be out there. It might be a trip hazard, like what they say, when you live in an elderly housing like this. They would say, like, that's a trip hazard. Even a rug on the floor like that, a throw rug, they consider that a trip hazard. But this rug right here, this striped one that I got down here, it's really not a rug. It's a mat. It's like a doormat, that you come in with the dirt on your, and it lasted a long time, yeah. I'm trying to tell you, it's been down there for like a long time. I can't even remember. Got it from Target. And when I went there, I know it don't match anything in here. Let me throw that out there. It doesn't match anything in here. But the quality, I remember, I only paid $10 for that thing. It's got rubber, it's a rubber backing. And you know how the mats are, like your doormat or something like that you might put in that you walk in your house or for your feet? That's what that is. Unbelievable. And they only had one. That's why it was $10, I guess. But if I could have found another one, like I said, I'm hoping that they will put, the wood, the planks down here. What do you call that? Hardwood. Or whatever it is, even if the imitation, I don't care if they're real or unreal. If they could put that down here, I would be tickled to death. I would be so tickled. Because, when like I said before, when your carpet is dirty, your whole house is dirty, actually. And it looks dirty. No matter how much you clean up, your house still looks and feels filthy. And this carpet right here, and you know what? This really is sort of like the color of this carpet. Because when I first moved in here, And the guy was still painting when they gave me the keys to this apartment. He was still painting the apartment, putting finishing touches on here and putting the shingles and the doors back up on the hinges and stuff like that. He was still painting it. And I said, they're going to replace this carpet, right? He said, that's brand new carpet. Huh? I couldn't believe it. That's the way it looks like that. Of course, it gotten worse, but this is the way this carpet looks. It's a horrible color, and it was like that when I moved in here. Of course, it's like I said, it's dirtier because, we were throwing down in here. My house is to be enjoyed. It's not a showcase. And, when you got a lot of grandkids and stuff like that, and you're having a lot of stuff, and the grown people, they just as bad sometimes as the kids. It is hot in here. It almost feels like it's humid. And I got my little thing over here blowing this morning. I'm thinking I might have to turn on my air because it feels stuffy in here. And it's already hot. It's like, it's 74 degrees according to this computer. 74 degrees. Friday, June 21st. Yesterday was the first day of summer. I thought the first day of summer come on the 21st. I ain't know. I thought they changed the season. Most of the time, sometimes I know they do change the seasons on the 20th. But aren't they usually the 21st when the seasons change? I thought, I don't know. I could be wrong. I know must be wrong because they say summer was yesterday, the longest day of the year. That's how it determines what summer was. And I got all this work to do. Y'all come over here and help me clean up my house before I go out. Actually, I got to get started because, like I said, I'm getting the heck out of here pretty early. Because I should call my cousin and see if she's going out today. I should. But that's the only thing I want to do. I don't want to spend any money. I do not. I only want to take those pants back. I think they was like $20. I'm not going to try to replace them with anything. I'm just going to, just take them back and get a refund and call it a day. And that's all I'm doing. That's all that's on my agenda. If I'm going to clean up, which I plan to, and I got some towels in the washing machine that came out dingy that I'm going to rewash again and put a little bit of bleach in there. White towels like the one I got over there on that chair. They're spa towels. I think I showed them to you before. I got them from Salvation Army. And I forgot how much they were, but there were 3 of them. 3 big, thick towels, very cheap. Because I don't usually buy things like that used. But I couldn't resist them. Then I call them spa towels. So they probably, came from, I don't know where they came from. They were a spa. I call them spa. And they're real thick and they're nice towels. And that particular one I washed and it was dingy looking. I don't know if it's because I had it in the bathtub, like, how you shower, you put something in the bathtub, because I don't have a bath mat or anything in my tub, and so I put a towel down. But anyway, when I washed it, to me, it looks still dingy, like from the dead skin or whatever, dead whatever it is that comes off your body. And so I want to wash it again, see if it'll come a little brighter. And then I'm going to I ordered some covers from Temu, but, that's a iffy. When you order from Temu, it's always iffy. You don't know if it's going to be something you want. And I've never sent anything back to Temu. It seems like to me they're asking a bit much when you're trying to return something. And frankly, I don't even know how to return. Amazon, there you go. It's no problem. But this Temu is a little different for me. Unless they've changed. I don't know. I haven't ordered it in quite a while. But I did order some covers for my chairs, my dining room chairs. Matter of fact, one of my chairs got stains on it. I don't know how that happened. I don't even know how to clean it. I guess I could probably, I don't know, spot clean it or something. Just that one chair. Otherwise, they're spotless. They're not, they're like brand new because I keep them covered all the time. Keep them, because dust can also, mess up the furniture. Depends on what kind of dust it is. And like I say, when they come in my house and they spraying, bringing all that dirt from the outside, blowing it right in here and stuff. And so things will get, sort of messed up. It depends on what's over there by, where they're blowing it at. And those chairs are sort of over there, and the dust sort of blows up through. These houses are manufactured, by the way. And so when they blow in it, it comes right in and it blows trash in your house. And it's cold as heck in the wintertime. That's why I got so many heaters. Little portable heaters, the little heaters. I think I got about 5 of them bad boys. Oh, yeah. The old girl ain't gonna be cold. And so I'm waiting for the chair covers to come from Temu. I forgot what else I ordered. I ordered something else. And something tells me they're going to be very cheap. Oh, I ordered a cover for this, not the whole cover for the recliner, but the cover that you just throw over it. Like the middle of it and over the lap over the arms, which I don't really want it to lap over this arm because that's where I charge, my phones and stuff right there. And that's where my charger's coming right out of that chair right there. And I sort of like that. And my granddaughter never called me back. So I don't know if she still wants it. Maybe I should call her. Because, I got too much stuff in here. It's making me crazy. And so maybe I'll text her this morning to see if she still wants it, because I would love to have this area cleared out. I look at my house sometimes, I just get, it's like depressing because there's so much stuff in here. It's wall to wall, like I tell you. And I even wanted a bigger desk, but I got nowhere to put it, so everything is jammed right in here together. And I should have never, ever bought that big table. But I wasn't thinking. The only thing I was thinking is, I like this table. And you see, I don't know if you remember how big it is when I put the leaf in it. And I put the leaf in this bad boy. It comes way out, about that much farther. Table. That's why I got the bench. It's 4 chairs and a bench that came in a set. I said, holy Michael. I might give that table to somebody. I don't know. But I like the table because I get compliments on that table all the time. People walk in the house. I like your table. Thank you. But that table has storage. That's what I like about it, because you can never, ever get enough storage. You can never get enough cabinet space, counter space, closets, and any little storage that you got. Yeah, man. That's better. I remember when we was in New Jersey, when we first bought our first house in New Jersey. So we was house hunting in New Jersey. New Brunswick, New Jersey. I did not like New Brunswick, New Jersey. By the way, let me throw that in there. And we was house hunting. And we went to see this house. And I'm looking at the house, and I wasn't crazy about that neighborhood either, but the house itself looked decent from the outside. And, it was like, I think it was a 2-story house, like we could rent the house out, to help us with the mortgage, because we were young at the time. We were very young. I think I was about 23 or 24, me and my husband the same age. He was, 6 months older than me. And I'm looking at the house. I'm going to the room. And doing something like, I asked the agent, the real estate agent, I said, where are the closets? Did you know that house did not have not one closet in it? Not one. Not even a linen closet, if I'm recalling correctly, because the only thing I remember, there's no closets in this house. And I said, did people put the clothes at? And, then they put that clothes downstairs in the basement. What? I ain't going in no basement to get no clothes every time I get ready to change my kids. I had 3 children at the time. They was, 3 girls. And, you changing your clothes almost daily. Every day, in fact. And I gotta go run downstairs just because I want a pair of drawers or a pair of socks or something like this for my kids to go in the basement. And I don't even think the basement was finished off. That did it for me. No closet. I didn't even know they made houses with no closet. Now, I had a house, apartment one time that had a closet about this big. And this, can you imagine how, I'm not exaggerating. It was good if it was 2 feet wide. But it was storage space. And then I had went out and I actually bought a wardrobe because, the woman always got to have more room than the man. He got that much space in the closet. You got this. Okay? And it's true. Any woman would tell you. But, he's got maybe a couple of suits or something hanging up in there, but you got the rest of that space is yours. He may have a coat or a jacket or something hanging in there. But his stuff basically would go in the drawers, like his T-shirts, his undershirts and his underwear, socks, and stuff like that. But I had to go and buy me a wardrobe. It was a nice wardrobe, too. Got messed up when I moved. I don't even know if they make those anymore. This is back in the 70s. No, what is it, the 70s? Or the 80s. It was somewhere along there. I know my son was born. He was born in 88, so it had to be in the 80s. The next time I went back to New Jersey, which I didn't stay that time. That's when I said, this does it. I'm not going to continue to travel and keep moving around, every time I turn around with, man, anyway. And so that closet was really tiny. But like I said, I had storage space. I even had big closet, because it was on the 3rd floor, and parts of the roof was slant like that. I think, basically my bedroom was like, the ceiling was not slanted. But in the children, there was one other bedroom for my daughter because she was still at home at the time. She was only like 12 or 13, something like that. So she had a room, but her room had a slight slant. Like a 3rd floor apartment is, or an attic apartment or something like that. But it didn't look attic-y. Believe me, it didn't look attic-y because all the ceilings were, flat, just like these apartments, except that one bedroom that she was in had a slight slant to it. And then there was a closet that was in the middle of the house that was something like that. Now, that's the closet we had gotten into. Me and my son was in during that tornado. We went into that closet that was in the very middle of the house. Oh, Lord. We ain't going to talk about that today. But anyway, I'm going to see what I can clean out after I come back. Something has got to give. And like that guy suggested, he asked me, did I know of someone I could give one of those walkers to. Frankly, I like the little one best, but I can't really sit down in it if I get tired. The big one, my feet are swinging like I'm on a swing, like I'm a little kid. I don't know. I don't know which one. But I think that I can walk better with that little one. I would just have to not go far with it, like go like blocks and where I get tired. I don't even know how far I can walk actually without having to sit down. I know some, in my house, I got places I can sit anytime, even the kitchen. I got 2 stools in my kitchen. One is under the sink that you don't see. And then the wooden stool is the one I sit on when I'm washing my dishes or, something like that. In the little, I call that like a kitchenette. It's really not a kitchen. Because you can't get a table in it. It's a kitchenette, right? Got the stove in there, the dishwasher's in there. and the cabinets. And that's it. You go in there and cook. And then you come on out here and sit down to your desk and eat. Well, at least that's what I do. I ain't trying to get silly this morning. As a matter of fact, my tongue is flapping a lot this morning. I'm sitting here talking when I should be doing something. It's already 7:45. I think when I got up here, I said what time? It was 7:30, 7:25. Well, I've been up there. Nevertheless, I've been up here long enough talking about zero. How you like my little saying? How y'all doing this morning? I forgot to ask. I hope you're doing okay. I'm doing fine. I'm feeling well this morning, and I'm raring to go. And I got to check with the weatherman to see what the weather's like, because I don't think I see the sun. Because I can ride my scooter where I want to go. And it might take me a little minute to get there, maybe 20, 25. Might even take me a half an hour to get there. But I don't care. I'll just ride up there. I got to make sure I charge my scooter to full. Got to make sure it's a full charge. And if I have to, I could take my charger with me. My charger right there on the floor. I could take it with me. And it'll be something to do. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm just going to, walk in that store because the register and everything is right at the front. Go in there, return those pants, tell them nothing don't fit, your clothes don't fit me. It's really like a sporty type store. It's not some stuff in there like the tops I could wear, t-shirts, because I am a t-shirt person. I can fit those, but I got enough t-shirts. Even though this one here is about 10 years old. I don't know how old these things are. They're very, very, very old, and they don't wear out. They're comfortable, and they're cool in the summer, and they're nice to sleep in, y'all. And on that note, I go with love, and I'll see you again soon.